We everyone know that any numbers divided by 0 which leads to a result, we called it undefined or sometimes called infinity. This is a well-established mathematical statement, but would you believe that based on this well-established mathematical statement, I will prove that 1 plus 1 is equal to 1. Well, this is not usual mathematical statement, but based on this mathematical statement, I will prove that 1 plus 1 is equal to 1. It seems like insane thinking, right? Just stick with me and see this surprise. Well, let's start. I want to start with something different thing. If we multiply any number, let's say 3, by a given number, let's say this is 2, there is a certain results, right? It is 6. This is pretty simple things. But what if we multiply this result by the inverse of this given number? We will get back this initial number. So I say again, if we multiply this result by the inverse of this given number, inverse of 2 means 1 over 2. Then this result 6 multiplied by half is equal to 3, which exactly give this initial number. Again, any number multiplied by a given number, this is a result, and this result is multiplied by the inverse of this given number. The result will be the initial number. This is interesting, right? Let's try it by another way. Let's say 5, any random number which is multiplied by a given number, let's say 6. 5 times 6 is 30. And as I said, if we multiply this 30 by inverse of this given number, inverse of this given number means 1 over 6. So 30 multiplied by 1 over 6, which is equals to 5. This 5 is exactly the initial number that we started. This is interesting, right? Let's say this is step number 1. You know that what is multiplicative inverse from here. Just remember these things. I will use this multiplicative inverse in my second step. Here is the second step of our calculation. The product of any number and its multiplicative inverse is always 1. What does it mean? The product of any number, let's say any number is 3. The multiplicative of inverse of 3 is 1 over 3. So 3 is eliminated, remaining is 1. Again, let's consider 0. Multiplied by its multiplicative inverse means 1 over 0, which is also, according to this statement, the product of any number, let's say 0, and its multiplicative inverse means 1 over 0 is the multiplicative inverse of 0, is always 1. According to this mathematical statement, 0 multiplied by 1 over 0 should be 1. Remember, this is not correct according to the conventional mathematics. So I can say this mathematical statement is not correct exactly. Why it is not correct? Because you know 0 multiplied by anything whose consequence is 0. So this statement should be 0. Now let's go back to the main mathematical calculation where I am gonna to prove that 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, right? This is my promise at the beginning of my video. We know that infinity, which is equals to 1 over 0. That means any number divided by 0 is given an undefined solution, or we called it infinity, right? I can rearrange this mathematical statement like this way. 0 multiplied by infinity, that means this 0 is going that side by multiplication, which is equals to this 1. Let's say this is equation number 1. If we add this equation number 1 with equation number 1, what is the result? Result will be 0 multiplied by infinity, this is equation number 1, plus again 0 multiplied by infinity, this is left hand side of equation 1 plus 1, and right hand side will be 1, equation 1 plus 1, right? What we can do is we can take one infinity common from this part and that part. This is infinity, remaining is 0 plus 0, which is equals to 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 on right hand side, and we know 0 plus 0 is equal to always 0. So infinity multiplied by 0, which is equals to 2. From here, I can replace this part by the equation 1. That means 0 multiplied by infinity is equal to 1. That means infinity multiplied by 0, which is equals to 1, and this is 2. So left hand side is 1, right hand side is 2. And according to the conventional mathematics, we know 1 plus 1, which is right hand side, is equal to left hand side is always remaining 1 here. So this is the mathematical proof I do. I started from infinity is equal to 1 over 0 and end with the proof that 1 plus 1 is equal to 1. Question is, where is the mistake that I did in this mathematical calculation? If you understand where exactly I did not follow the rules of mathematics, you can write it in the comment section. I'm sure you are genius enough to catch where I did not follow the rules of mathematics. Somewhere I skipped the fundamental law of mathematics in this entire calculation. That leads this strange result. 1 plus 1 is equal to 1, right? Well, this is not so tricky. This is so simple. Just pause this video and check once again and find it, write it in the comment section. I have something else to discuss with you, something different, interesting mathematical calculation. Well, in the meantime, I want to do another mathematical calculation. Let us say 2x plus 1 and then again another plus 1, and this 2x plus 1 under this square root, which is equals to x. Then what is the value of x in this equation? Let's keep this square root 2x plus 1 on left hand side, and then right hand side will be x and then minus 1, right? And then I'm doing square on both left hand side and right hand side. So it will be 2x plus 1 square root and then square, which is equals to x minus 1 square. This square and this square root, it's vanish. It's the eliminate or cancel each other. Remaining is 2x plus 1 left hand side, and right hand side is x square minus 2x plus 1, which is this, minus 2x minus 1, which is equals to right hand side is 0, right? So let's say here x square minus 4x, and minus plus 1 and minus 1 they cancel, and right hand side is 0. Until now this is so simple. Let's take 1x common from here, x common, and remaining is x minus 4 is equal to 0. X is equal to 0, this is one value, or there is another solution, x minus 4 is equal to 0. This is another solution. X is equal to plus 4. There is two solutions, either x is equal to 0 or x is equal to plus 4. Look at here, if I place here x is equal to 0, that means 2 times 0 is equal to 0, and then square root is equal to 1 and then 1. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, left hand side is 2, and here is x is equal to 0, that means 2 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 0 is not the valid solution for this equation, and valid solution for this equation is x is equal to 4. Just I am showing you how to solve this simple calculation here. So answer is x is equal to 4. Well, if you enjoy my videos, to support me, just subscribe and share it with your friends. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.